Hello there, speed freaks and petrol heads. Today, we're not talking about cars that hug the road. We're taking to the skies. We're diving into the world of attack helicopters. And not just any helicopters, mind you. We're pitting two absolute beasts against each other. The American AH-64 Apache and the Russian Ka-52 Alligator. Now, these aren't your average Sunday joyride machines. These are flying fortresses, bristling with more weapons than a Bond villain's lair. Designed to rain down havoc from above, they are the stuff of nightmares for enemy ground troops. But which one comes out on top? That's what we're here to find out. So, buckle up, grab your flying helmet, optional, and let's get this airborne. First up, we have the veteran, the legend, the AH-64 Apache. Developed by Hughes Helicopters, now part of Boeing, this bad boy has been terrorizing bad guys since the 1980s. And by terrorizing, I mean turning them into smoldering craters. It's seen action in every major conflict since Panama, and let me tell you, it's got the scars to prove it. The Apache is designed for one thing and one thing only: tank busting. It can operate day or night, in any weather. It's like a flying tank itself, but with more firepower. We're talking a 30mm chain gun that spits out depleted uranium rounds. That's right, depleted uranium. It can also carry a terrifying array of missiles, including the legendary Hellfire. Trust me, you don't want to be on the receiving end of one of those. Now, in the other corner, we have the newcomer, the challenger, the Kamov Ka-52 Alligator. This Russian beast is a bit of a departure from the norm, even for helicopters. Why? Well, for starters, it's got two main rotors mounted on top of each other. That's right, no tail rotor here. This gives it some unique capabilities, as we'll see later. The Alligator is a multi-role combat helicopter designed to take on everything from tanks to other helicopters. It's like a flying Swiss Army knife, but instead of a corkscrew, it's got guided missiles. And not just any missiles, mind you. We're talking laser-guided missiles, anti-tank missiles, even air-to-air missiles. This thing can do it all. Section 4. Firepower face-off, Hellfire versus versatility. So both of these helicopters are clearly packing some serious heat. But which one packs the bigger punch? Well, in terms of sheer firepower, the Apache has the edge. Its Hellfire missiles are the stuff of legend, capable of taking out tanks from miles away. And that 30mm chain gun? Let's just say it makes a mess. A very big, very loud mess. However, the Alligator has one trick up its sleeve: versatility. It can carry a wider range of weapons, including air-to-air missiles, which the Apache lacks. This means it can adapt to a wider range of combat scenarios. So, while the Apache might win in a straight-up slugfest, the Alligator is no slouch in the firepower department. Section 5. Armor and agility. A tale of two designs. Now, packing a punch is one thing, but you also need to be able to take a hit. And in this department, the Apache once again comes out on top. It's built like a tank, with armor plating that can withstand heavy machine gun fire and even some cannon fire. It's like a flying fortress, designed to shrug off enemy attacks. But what about agility? Well, this is where things get interesting. The Alligator, with its unique coaxial rotor design, is incredibly maneuverable. It can turn on a dime, dance around enemy fire, and even fly backwards. The Apache, while not exactly sluggish, can't quite match the Alligator's acrobatic prowess. Section 6. Sensors and scenarios. Finding the edge in battle. But firepower and agility are only part of the equation. You also need to be able to see the enemy before they see you. And in this department, both helicopters are at the top of their game. The Apache boasts the legendary longbow radar, which can detect and track multiple targets from miles away, even in bad weather. The Alligator, on the other hand, relies on a sophisticated electro-optical system that provides excellent vision in both day and night conditions. It's like having a thermal imaging camera and a night vision scope all rolled into one.